So it's been about a week since I got the truck in here to figure out what the knocking is. I was hoping to be the flywheel. Of course, I've already got the new one in it, and that didn't fix it. Of course, it did need a new one. The old one, sitting back here somewhere. Yeah, here it is. The old one, I don't know if you'll be able to see this in the video or not, but the mounting for it, I don't know if you can see the bottom side. Get my fingers out the way. But where the centerpiece, where it mounts to the crankshaft, it is bent. So the flywheel, as the engine running, it's sitting here, it's got a wobble to it. So I went ahead and replaced it. Of course, I was hoping that would be it that was causing the knocking, but it's not. With the new flywheel in here, it actually turns straight. So fixed that. Of course, it was kind of a pain to replace it because all the bolts, of course, you see I got new bolts in there. All the old bolts were a pain in the butt to pull out. One, if I can find it here. Yeah, here it is. You can see I actually had to weld another nut on there to get it out. Now all the other ones, you can't see that, not good lighting. But all the other ones actually started to round off, and I had to use these little extractors here to get them out. They just got a kind of like, get in the light here so you can see. But they kind of got like teeth in there that grip on the side of the head of the bolt and actually grip it and pull it out. And it's designed to where when it grips and you turn to pull it out, it grips tighter. So I'd use those on 5 of them. But like I said, one I actually had to weld a nut on, so I finally got it out. Of course, got it in there, still knocking. So I'm fairly certain that it's a rod bearing. I don't know if it's got a spun bearing on it or what. I mean, oil pressure is good in it. The guy I bought the truck from said he's been driving it for like 3 months with it knocking like that. So, but I'm gonna get the motor out, tear it apart, look into it, but that's a project, I guess, for another day because I'm not fooling with it today. But what we're gonna do, of course, that's my truck right there. It's a 2008 Duramax. I rebuilt the motor in that white truck, and of course sold that truck to my dad. And he wants to put it back as a throttle body. Of course, when I rebuilt it with the intent of making it carburetor, which it is. Of course, I had to do a little rewiring to get it hooked up right, but everything's still there for throttle body, so my dad's gonna put it back throttle body. But what he's gonna do is he's got the engine in this, a 41 Chevy, that he's got a painless throttle body wiring harness and an ECM that he's gonna take it out, put in that, and I'm gonna take the motor that's in that to put in this truck. Of course, when I do, I got an adapter plate here somewhere to convert it from a 4-barrel intake to where I can mount a throttle body onto it. And I think it's on this motor here, if I'm mistaken. Yeah, it's on that motor there. It's just a plate that bolts into the 4 bolt holes on the intake, and it's designed to convert it over to where you can mount a throttle body to it. It's nothing special. It's maybe 5/16 inch thick plate. It may be a 1/4 inch thick, but so I think we're going to work on that Today's Thursday. Work on it maybe Saturday. When I get home from work, probably start on it Sunday, more than likely. But I just want to give y'all a little update on what's going on. And for now, I'm going to take the grill and headlights out of it, because I've got the new grill and new headlights to put in it. But I'm gonna wait to put the new ones in until we get the motor swapped. That way don't damage it or anything. But I'm gonna take this one out and I'll probably end up selling it on Facebook or something. There's a lot of people out there that like the GMC style grill. So yeah. Another update, I don't know if I've already shown y'all this or not, but I have repaired the doors. Of course, right here, I know it don't look the best. Of course, I burned a hole through it, but both the driver and passenger side door had a crack running probably about middle of the door, and I'm sure it would have been fine, but I went ahead and just got a buffing wheel, took the paint off, got our MIG welder, put a couple spot welds on it on both this one and that door over there, and just took some spray paint, first can I found. I know it don't match, but door panel is gonna be covering, so you won't see it anyway. But I got the doors repaired, and I also have the new door handles, and I'm waiting for the rivets because they're riveted on there. I got to drill this one out. Of course, this is just a plate that goes, a cover that goes over it. But behind here, well, let me go ahead and take this off and I'll show you. Be careful, don't break this. This piece got the door handle and the lock in it. This piece held on by, I think, 6 rivets. And of course, as you can see here, it's broken, and it's got a couple places it's broken that the clips on this piece clip into, and I think every one of them is broken on that side, on the driver's side. So I went ahead and got both the driver and passenger side door handles. That's what this thing is, the door handle. But like I said, I'm waiting on the rivets to come in. I bought both the things and the rivets from LMC. I pretty much buy most of the stuff from LMC. I mean, it's just very easy to find on their website. It's very reasonable priced. About the only thing that I didn't buy, of course, all this front end stuff for ball joints and tie rod ends. Of course, you see I got it from Moog. Just Moog is a really good brand, good quality, good pricing. So, yeah, I'll give you all an update on that.